don't know how well you could see that very faint rainbow. It's almost a double one. It finishes over by Consti. It started to rain quite heavily as I just set off. It's the 4th anniversary of the first ride on the Wombat. So yeah, I'll put some pictures up of the first ride. I don't know how many I've got, I can't remember. Just met my housemate. I was leaving, he was coming back from work. Thought it was cool that I was a cyclist, but then cyclists are cool and everybody knows it. High sea this morning, the moon set over the sea. Got a good picture of the herring gulls fighting over the street lamp perch and the moon set. Much more pronounced rainbow now, all the way up and all the way down. Gull and the rainbow. Yeah, it'd be a nice morning. I'm heading off up the Ystwyth Trail up to Cors Caron, so further than last week. Try and get to Strata Florida. I'm going to put my jacket on, although I think it's just a shower because it's sunny over there. Yeah, so it's the 29th of October today. The clocks have changed. It's 8:45, so I've got a free extra hour. Otherwise it would be 9:45. So right, we'll speak in a bit. Cheerio. I thought I'd filmed all of that riding along the prom, but obviously not. Anyway, I'm at the other end, just looking at the rainbow. Over the castle there, the memorial up and down to the sea. It's stopped raining now actually. Shadow as well. So we'll head off up the Ystwyth Trail now. Ah, it's a pity. Mind you, I've got footage now, so nice voodoo. Anyway, we'll speak in a bit. Cheerio. I have decided, in my wisdom, and wisdom as a result of sloppiness, to cycle back and look and film the rainbow again. Just so you can see it over the war memorial. I'll photograph that. So one negative thing about this camera is you can't film and record at the same time. It's a bit fainter now actually, but Not over there. I had to do manual panorama because it doesn't really work, but I'll do it in the film. I think it's going away now. Oof, bit of a bump there. Don't like too many bumps on Wombat. Think of my rims. Yeah, it was, when I was filming it looked nice. Well, when I thought I was filming it looked nice going that way. But now it's... Yeah, now it's faded, it's only this side now. But unexpected sort of morning to film. Both directions on the prom. I was doing something to the old college there, hopefully be a 5-star hotel. But it's a big gamble. I'm going to turn right here. Head through the town. Leave the rainbow behind. Film something through the town. It's funny with the one-way system, because otherwise I'd go straight, but we'll see a building in front in a minute. Sophie's getting ready for breakfast. It's a nice breakfast over there. Nice trekking. There we are, look. It's a railway station, clock tower. It's mostly the Weatherspoons and the uni workstation, like study area. But yeah, see, that's like what I was facing earlier. It's, that way. There's the workstation there. The van's not there, so they're not cleaning it, or they've done it already, or they've not arrived yet. That's a nice restaurant. Sorry. That was stupid. Is he going to come straight out? Nice leaf fall on the trail. Proper autumnal now compared to last week. You got that low sun as well. The thing with living on the west of the country is when on the coast is that when you head out it's in your face, and if you're out all day you're coming back and it's in your face again. But there's a lot of tree cover along here, so it doesn't really matter. Right. Coming up to the hill now. Gravelly hill just like this, so it's not too bad. There's been a vehicle down here. It's doing something. We've got 2 wheels on the rear axle, so yep. Well. Alright, cheers. Yeah, so maybe a tree fell down, they come to collect it or something. Lots of horse manure along here. We are between 2 livery yards, so I've only ever seen horses along here 3 times though, I think. So not many people, mind you. There are a lot of, well, cyclists, walkers, dogs. So depending on the horse it might not like that sort of thing. Hey up, this is new. Let's see what's happened here. That's why they've been up. There's been quite a significant landslip. Yeah. That is quite large. It's almost taken the... Is that... Oh, what is that tree there? I'm not sure actually. It's not beech, I don't think. Alder, I think. I'm not good at trees. Yes, after all that heavy rain, look, it's eroding. I want to dump some gabions down in there. I don't know if they will or not, but the tree will probably get swept away and that'll be its short life over, because it's not very old. But see, down there's some more. So hopefully they'll fix this. And because it'd be a shame to lose this part of the trail. I just wonder if they've fixed that road yet up at Pontrudy Grows. Anyway, we'll press on and look out for more obstacles. This is Ystwyth Trail in autumn. I was editing a video from Easter the other week and you could hear the willow warblers. Obviously it's too late for that now, but there's lots of the finches and things about. Goldfinches and chaffinches this morning. The river's quite high. It's probably only a few feet off this level. high and fast today. And I've got all the autumnal mud on me already. Clouding over a bit as well. I'm clinging on to the last possibility of topping up the tan. I don't know if it'll work. It's 10 to 10 now, so been out for an hour and 5 minutes. I can't see much progression. Can you spot the bird? Do you know what it is? You just hear the rain on the leaves. Sounds very nice. It's penetrating through to me though. Another little shower. It's that very sleepy sort of time of year, I think. Sleepy Sunday. I'll spot the bird. I'll reveal the identity at the end. And as if by magic, the rain has stopped. I'm not sure why, but GoPro and the camera seem to be underexposing a bit today. It doesn't look too bad under the trees, but everything looks a bit dark. I don't know how it's coming out. Over there. Heading onto the road in a minute. We'll be doing a big climb up onto Cors Caron. Just wanted to look at the lovely colours up by Troscoed farm. Beaches are turning, but the oaks here are a bit later. The sycamores are quite well advanced into autumn now. Holly's obviously evergreen. Ferns are turning, some of them. And the headwind is still here. I didn't notice it on the Ystwyth Trail, but notice it here. I'm only doing about between 12 and 14. Nice big oak there. Other side of the river now. I'll be crossing it again in a minute and leaving it to head up to Cors Caron on the big climb, which I film very often on descent with the helmet cam, but it's not as fun to watch going uphill. So I'll see you at the top. So I saw a video on Instagram the other day, and it was of a tree that had come up through the concrete, grown up through a road sign and sprouted out the top, and I thought that would be cool to go and look at. It was in some foreign country, and I've just noticed this tree. Look at that, must have sprouted inside the thingy. This silver birch has grown all the way up out the top. I thought, isn't that cool? Let's just get a look from down here. Yeah, it's sprouted inside. There must be enough nutrition for it. And it's been there for a few years now. And I don't know how many times I've ridden along this road, in both night and dark. Well, I suppose in the dark I wouldn't really notice, but in the daytime. I just looked over and I saw it. Look at that. I suppose as it'll grow, I wonder how deep the roots go, because I doubt it goes a trunk down into the ground. I bet it's just sat on the top, balancing. It's quite cool, I thought. Just there. They're just growing away. And be there for hopefully a few more years to come. I don't think it'll last its full lifespan though in there, but no, quite cool. Anyway, this is the road part of the Ystwyth Trail. I'll be pulling off past those houses onto Cors Caron. Oh, a treat. Interesting ride so far. Oh, I haven't even done 15 miles yet. It goes to show what is on the doorstep that you've never noticed before. This is a bit of the old railway line before you actually get to Cors Caron proper. Good for field fairs in the winter actually, but there's a jogger and a dog walker this morning. This is, which makes it busy, because 9 times out of 10 you come along here and it's nobody about, because it's not a very popular part of the trail. Because it's muddy and a bit difficult to navigate sometimes. Anyway, I can't get over seeing that tree still. I can't believe I've not noticed that, but certain things you don't. I'll notice it every day now, every time I go past. Probably even look at it on Street View when I get home. And something else I've never noticed is this sort of deposit here running down. Stalactites have formed. And there's one there continuing flow. Above it, but they're all columns. They've already made it all the way down. I wonder how long this bridge has been here. DFT AYT 74. Must be since the 1850s or 1860s, I think. I'll guess that. There's the bridge over the River Teifi, there it is. Not too high. And that flows all the way down to Cardigan. Called Abertavy in Welsh, the mouth of the Teifi. Just seen the farmer go past. I'm heading off in that direction up the bridleway. There's course Caron, all flat. Hello! Another cyclist. I've not seen one for a... Well, no, he's the first one actually. He or a she, actually, I couldn't tell. I think it's a he. Is he going all the way around, or? I think he's going down to Tregaron direction. But I'm heading off that way, along the bridleway over to Bontrid, Fendergade, and through the village and over to Strata Florida. It's 11:05 as well, still fairly early. I don't know if you could hear the wind whistling in the telegraph wires. It's fairly warm though. Direct sunlight. Let's remember Tregaron. The original piece of graffiti is on the A487 between Aberystwyth and Llanrhystud. And then the flag is the... I think it's a Welsh football team when they were in the World Cup for a bit. I'm just dropping down to Bont now. Down there. It's Strata Florida now. Gorgeous beach. That's turning. Oh, the light's improving. I'll take some pictures. There's the giant on top of the hill. Stood under the tree now. Looks gorgeous from the over there with the colours. I'm just trying to make the camera make it do justice. I have to look at this memorial. Got its own path to it. It looks like I thought at first it would be a war memorial, but it's to somebody. Let me try and get the camera to make it work. Grace Lily, beloved wife of Sir David John James, LLD, Sutton Hall, Barkham, departed this life 20th February 1963, aged 73 years. One of nature's real ladies, gracious and charitable, one who never uttered an unkind word. Yes, she was one in a million. Our memory of her will be forever blessed. Oh. For me to live is Christ, and to die again, rest in peace. Lady James worked unceasingly with her dear husband and was responsible for many of his benefactions. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Aye. And then that's for Catherine. But that's in Welsh, I'm afraid I can't read that, and it's Welsh on this side. And on this side. And then that is the husband of the lady I just mentioned. Sir David John James, LLD, Freeman of the Borough of Aberystwyth, Sutton Hall, Barkham, Sussex, a God-fearing man, philanthropist and patron of Welsh culture, departed this life March the 7th, 1967, aged 79 years. After labour cometh rest, after struggle peace, after life's fitful fever this last sleep. He was a good man, noble of character and fully worthy of the praise given him. His far-reaching interests are reflected in the Catherine and Lady Grace James and the John and Rhys James Foundations established by him. I'll have to Google when I get home. There's the beech tree in full colour. I thought at first it was one of the darker beeches, but it is a green beech, but obviously very impressive colour. There's 1, 2, 3, 5-sided memorial. So I'll be doing something different today. Instead of going up there, up the forest track, up the hill, which I've done a few times now, I'll ride up this road, which says there's a road sign saying it's a dead end, but we'll just ride up and see where it goes, because I think that's the start of the Monk's Trod over to the Elm Valley. I don't know if I'll get that far today, probably not, but we'll see. And we'll leave the beech tree and the giant and the abbey. That's gorgeous colour. I've come on exactly the right day, I think.